Happy Halloween, babes. So, just thinking of what to do for Halloween reading. Sorry I wasn't posting yesterday. I try to post every 3 days. But yesterday I had a lot of work to do and I donated to the family center because with the government shutdown right now, I feel like it's very important to give back. So, but I feel like Halloween video, pick a card reading is cool. So we're gonna do Why Did They Ghost You? Because ghosting is spooky and hurtful. But yeah, so let's pick piles and Coraline stickers again. 1, YB. I love YB so much. Ooh, okay. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3. You can pause the video if you need more time. All right, if you chose YB, why were you born? Oh my gosh, I have mascara all over me. Okay. Why were you ghosted? I think this person has a problem with flirting. They could be a Libra. Okay, something to do with the wandering eyes. I never noticed, does YB have green eyes or does he have brown eyes? I think this person might have like green or blue eyes, okay? I think this person has wandering eyes. You know what I think? I think this person like love bombed you. This is a love bombing pile, I feel like. And then they left and you were like, what is that about? I thought you were totally into me. Something like that. This person could have like a really nice smile. I feel like you're really attracted to this person. At the end, we're gonna do these oracle cards. I haven't done these yet on my channel, but I have these cards. So we're gonna do that to pull more information. I feel like that's like perfect for this kind of read. Yeah, so pile number 1, why were they ghosted? Hermit, okay. Okay, yeah, you were offering them something that they just were not ready for. I feel like they totally shut down and like ran away. Yeah, this person is scared. This person thinks that it's too good to be true, basically. I'm not taking back what I said about wandering eyes, okay? Because I do have a strong feeling of love bombing and stuff like that. I think this person, you know, they might have felt like they really did have those kind of emotions for you, okay? And maybe like 10 other people. But I feel like genuinely they really did. Okay, they really, really did. But when you were giving it back to them, they felt like this is too intense maybe, or again, too good to be true. I can't really live up to what I'm saying to you. Like, I'm feeling those things, but I can't live up to this. So they retracted, ghosted. It feels like you're somebody who, this is standing out to me, this garden right here. It feels like you have all of this like good qualities. You know how to water something so that way it grows, and for them on their side it's all just dead and like patchy grass. Okay, so they don't know how to, I don't think they know how to even water themselves, so how can they even water you? Something about putting their phone down, putting their laptop down, putting like their devices down. Maybe they're kind of like withdrawing from even being on social media. Maybe you've noticed, like, I don't know, maybe you still follow each other or something and you're like, why aren't they posting like they normally do? Maybe they've blocked you from their story. Okay. Because I'm not getting like complete like block off. I mean, for some of you, yeah. I mean, if they ghosted you, then maybe you completely are on their socials. But for some of you, I think they blocked you off their story or something like that. For sure. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they're not ready for commitment. They say they are maybe, but they're not. I think they have this, I need to stop saying so much. I think they have a unrealistic standard of a woman or man, and you fulfill like every point for them. But I'm seeing these two people down here, and I feel like it's you and that person. And he's kind of looking up to her. This is like commitment and stuff, right? They're afraid of commitment. Fuck. It's like they have this unattainable type of twisted mindset. You know, it's like, for instance, I'm a dark romance girly, okay? I love me some dark romance men. Oh my gosh. And I wish they were real, right? It's like maybe they have something like that, or they watch like anime, or they watch something, or maybe not any of that. They just have some unrealistic standards for a woman or a man, and it's like maybe they've tried to change you, maybe not that, but something to where it's just unrealistic. And maybe you've noticed some things and you're like, how can I compete with that? How, you know what I mean? But you were like basically everything they wanted, but they just have unrealistic. And that's gonna be their own downfall, by the way, them chasing something that's not real. So, yeah. I mean, that's gonna be my downfall because I love dark romance men. But anyways, that's not about me. So, yeah, they're very set in their ways on this. Very set in their ways. This person could also be an artist. Let me tell you what signs I'm thinking right now. Thinking they could be a water sign, which would make sense. I was also getting Libra, very well Libra, or air sign. This is somebody who might have like a delusional placement in their chart that makes them a little delulu. For you, I'm feeling like earth sign, or air sign, or fire. I'm not really feeling too much air sign, but if you are, that's okay. I'm feeling more like groundedness from you. I feel like you might have a lot of earth sign placements to your chart, or specific earth sign placements. Like you could have an earth sign in your Venus, which makes you very grounded with love. Why did this person ghost you? Fast. This happened fast. Okay. Yeah, they went to go chase some unrealistic thing. I don't know, maybe they had some other option. I think, okay, you know what it is? I think you fulfilled what they wanted in the more sensible sense. So maybe you have a good job, a good personality, this, that, and the third, right? The person that they left to go chase is somebody that might, I'm thinking like cosplay almost, like physically more fit what they were looking for. And I think it's more just like delusion. So yes, I do think they're gonna regret this because I feel like you have everything that they want, except for maybe you're not into, I don't know, cosplay or looking exactly how they want. But yeah, I do think, and this person could be blonde. I'm almost getting like more conservative, but then I'm not, okay? So I mean, either way, really, but Yeah, I've just pulled for your energy. You're feeling like burdened by this, for sure. It almost felt like you had to hold on to everything that they were giving you, basically, because maybe you knew that they were kind of like a flighty person. Maybe they've done this in the past to you. Maybe you try to soak up like anything you can get from this person. I feel like you know, obviously, that that's not great, but yeah. What else did they ghost you? Yeah, they're just feeling stuck. It's almost like they're trying to fulfill a fantasy that might be shunned down on. They might feel like maybe they can't express certain things to you that they actually like. Let me pull some cards from Cosmic Insights. How did this person ghost card number 1? Intuition. Okay. Love spell. Okay. Vacation. Okay. This person this person thought that you were doing something to them. I mean, you could have been. This person felt I'm sorry. This person felt like you did something to them. You know, I think what's going on here, again, is that you just had everything that they wanted, except for they wanted to go and chase some unrealistic thing. This was not easy for them, I don't think, with the love spell and intuition. I feel like, hey, maybe you could have. Okay, I don't know. You could be a witch watching this. Practitioner, who knows? Maybe you did. Maybe this scared them away. This is for some people, by the way, not everybody. Because sometimes if you do love spells, it can kind of not necessarily backfire as long as you're doing protections and stuff and you know what you're doing. Sometimes you have to do layered spell work, okay, before you just jump into the love spell, because that can push someone further away. So that could be the case for some people out there. I'm not thinking everybody. For the other people on the other end, and you're like, girl, I don't do that. This person feels like you did something, or they felt so intense with your energy that they just ran off. Okay, like, I need a vacation. Because maybe they did, because Hermit's here, 4 of Cups, like, too good to be true. Too good to be true. So, but that, I know it sounds complicated because it seems like they are trying to chase something that's more vain rather than like stable and like what is good for them. But they also feel like it's too good to be true. If that all makes sense, you know? Yeah. I also feel like they couldn't get their thoughts together on this, and they kind of just blacked it out. Like, they're like, I don't even know what to do, so I'm just gonna leave. They definitely, like, ruined, for some of you guys, they could have ruined a family type of situation here. For others, it feels like they need to just go find themselves, to be honest. I think that is what they're doing. I just don't think it's like grounded. I feel like it's very delulu. Okay, I'm getting very much delusional vibes. And I haven't even pulled the 7 of Cups. Okay, we have the Tower on the bottom. Empress. Okay. Three of Cups. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to go out and I feel like they're really testing the waters with people. Maybe they felt trapped because it was sexuality. Maybe they felt trapped because it was getting like real, or maybe it wasn't getting that real, but they felt like if they stayed with you, then it was almost like I can't go explore other things right now. And yeah, sexuality, they could be having some thoughts about sexuality. I had something pop into my head that I don't think I really want to repeat, but anything that you might feel shocked by finding on their phone, think about that. Okay. Gambling, divorce. Okay, some sort of addiction here. Yeah, see, gambling and divorce, what I'm feeling too, for some of you, it could be literally what that says, but for some of that, I'm not thinking even that. What I'm thinking is addiction, separation. So an addiction of they're separated, you guys. We have moving, so somebody could be moving. You could be moving out of, if it was serious, you could have moved out. They could have moved, maybe they're traveling. We have yes. So they'll be back is on the bottom. Health is on the top. I feel like that might affect your health. You know, because energy vampires really can do a number on your nervous system. I feel like, I don't know if some of you have experienced them coming back or other people coming back to where you almost have like panic attack like symptoms. That could be for some of you. Okay. Why did they ghost you? Yeah, they didn't feel like they would be at peace within themselves if they didn't try to explore that other side of them. But okay. They do miss you. They do feel like maybe they are making a mistake, but I think that this is just something that they want to do. I don't know if they've had people in the past who have put them down for maybe their sexuality or something. They felt like they couldn't express themselves. They do miss you. They do think about you. So, all right. Well, hopefully this helps somebody out and it resonated. And thank you for watching. Alright, if you picked pile number 2 with the other mother, she dressed up as a clown. What the fuck? Why did this person ghost you? I feel like this could have been out of the blue. Not like pile 1. Pile 1 was like, it was out of the blue, but this feels almost like for no reason, almost. It's maybe you watched them leave. I'm getting also like Karen energy. I don't know what that's about. There could have been somebody else involved in this. Maybe somebody talking in their ear. I do feel like maybe some witchcraft, which is funny because the first pile I was talking about witchcraft. This one, okay. I'm not sure what I'm pulling from that, so we're just gonna get right into it. Why did pile number 2 get ghosted? Okay, this person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Heavy earth sign energy. Could have to do with somebody doing something at work. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna read this right, but what I'm kind of getting is maybe there's a coworker going on situation. This person could have something with a coworker. Jeez. I think you've seen this. I think this person got caught doing something with a coworker and you moved away from that situation with them, but they're back at it. Maybe, I don't know, this almost seems like it could be like a very serious situation to do with like having a family together or having a strong relationship together. This almost feels like a breakup pile in a way, but it's why did they ghost you? You know what I mean? I mean, you could have gotten ghosted in a relationship. I don't know. There's something to do with work here. Let me clarify. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, there's something to do with family here, for sure. Because I just asked to clarify the Ten of Pentacles and then I get Ten of Cups. So this reading is definitely for somebody who has a family together with this person or live together, or just very serious vibes going on here, like relationship type stuff. And then Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here has a little coworker, like a little work wife, work husband going on. I think you know who this person is too. Okay, so more on why. You also seem like an earth sign energy too. Let's get a card for you. Let's get a card for you too. But I will say, if this is resonating, other than you're like, girl, I'm not married, I'm not in a relationship with this person, but like, yes, there's a coworker involved. Yeah, this reading's still for you. Just like take what doesn't resonate out of any of this. Okay, you could be fire sign energy, air sign. Why did they ghost you? Okay, they needed this to end for it to work out with somebody else. They needed this to end too. I don't know if there's something with work also going on. Not just with like a coworker, but they need to travel for work. Something about, maybe not traveling per se, but they feel like they couldn't reach their full potential. Maybe there's something going on with like, either it's somebody else at work or it's something to do with like staying super focused. Here, you know what? We're gonna pull some of these because I need more honeymoon. Intuition. Guardian. No. Okay. This person feels led by whoever it is, so they felt like in their own gut, if they didn't chase their dreams right now and leave the situation, it wouldn't work out for them. I do feel like there is somebody else involved here too. I was getting witch in the beginning, okay? But maybe you feel like they're a little bit like, how did you like bewitch my person almost? Which, keep in mind, you know, if your partner ever cheats on you, if the other person knows, like if the person they're cheating on you with knows, obviously, like, be angry at them. But if they don't know, it's fully on your person. You know what I mean? But I feel like a little bit of like bewitched vibes don't know if this is gonna resonate with anybody. This feels like weird. So please, if you picked pile number 2, let me know, because I'm like a little lost. Yeah, there's it just keeps popping up with work. This person was given an opportunity at work and they felt like this is gonna be so big that I need the strength, to cut off anything that's distracting. Maybe they thought you were distracting. Yeah, they see this as a win. Okay. They see this as a win. I think somebody could be like dating their boss at this point. Like, what is going on here? Let me get one of these to clarify this. Open your heart, manifest there. Yeah. Sexuality, yeah. For sure. They're hoping that a relationship with somebody in their work manifests to be like bigger. This almost seems like partnership, like opening up a business with somebody. It seems like very work motivated. Communication. They also felt like having communication with you felt not easy. They might have felt like you too much of like a masculine energy to you. So even if you're a man watching this, it just felt like too strict for them. I don't know how to describe that. So maybe they felt like they couldn't agree on things with you. You were too stuck in your ways. Maybe they wanted more flexible communication. Why the big ghost here? I felt like this was toxic. Yeah, they didn't agree with something that you're doing. I don't know if maybe you have addictions, or maybe they felt like they picked up an addiction from you that they needed to cut out. Because I'm seeing this person really trying to have like a straight, narrow line going on. Yeah, they felt like they were very much in a haze with you. And they're trying to clean their act up. I don't know what this is. Very much in a haze, so maybe there could have been like drinking going on, smoking. If not that, there's something about your guys' situation that left them feeling like something was very toxic and it needed to be stopped. I'm gonna go back to these. Why did they ghost pile number 2? There's some sort of addiction here, cycles. Maybe this could have been a repeated thing going on between you guys. Maybe they feel like this was like a karmic relationship. Almost feeling like if they kept staying with you, there would be no change within them. Water sign communicate. Okay, somebody here could be a water sign. You know, I'm also getting a very weird side note. I think somebody that's a water sign might communicate with you, which is like, I don't think it's them. It could be them if they are a water sign and that resonates with you. But I'm feeling like somebody else from your past is coming through here, where they're going to end up reaching out to you because this is over. Because they know that this energy and this person is out of your life. I do feel like somebody else is coming towards you. I'll glance into it just for a second, okay? Because it's not really the reading. Yeah, they're rushing in. Whoever this is, it's like a side character going on right now. They're rushing into you. Okay, they're coming to you. Okay. Anything else, like specific? Burdened by this. Yeah, lots of fighting. Maybe there's lots of arguing going on. They felt burdened by this. Maybe they felt, as a lot of men like to say, nagged on things. Maybe you were just bringing things to their attention. If it's the other way around, that's how that person felt. Just like nagged. Always fighting. Honestly, I'm not, okay, it's almost mysterious, like this person could be a Scorpio almost, because it's hard for me to pick up exactly like physical traits by them, except for this person could be a ginger or like lighter hair for sure. Okay, if not, that's cool. I'm getting like ginger blonde vibes. Okay, this person could have freckles. You know, this person could be a Taurus or have some sort of Taurus sun, moon, or rising going on. This person cares about how they look. They care a lot. I think this person is so caught up in like vain stuff though, like very vain stuff. Maybe they feel like they can't move forward with you in the way that they want their life to look, and maybe you don't fit that picture is what I'm kind of feeling. There's like a love-hate type of relationship here that you guys have. Or it's like maybe 1 minute they're cold, 1 minute they're like all in love with you, giving everything to you. They don't really know. I don't really think they know what the fuck they're doing. But there's a water sign coming towards you. That's like a little side note, by the way. Okay. Water sign. Air sign. Okay, this person for you specifically, if they're not an earth sign, they're an air sign, or they have both in their like big three or major placements in their chart. Definitely, yeah, challenges here. Spy. Okay, this person is checking up on you though. Because I do feel like I got cycles earlier, I do feel like this is kind of like an addicting thing that you guys are doing. Even if they did ghost and whatever, they're spying on you for sure, because it's addicting at the end of the day. Sure, they might have gotten away from you or whatever their mindset is about this, but still very much checking in on you. Ooh, okay, because Miss Girl right here stalks Coraline. Maybe you could have somebody who's like that, like keeping a real good eye on you. That's interesting. Maybe that's why you're hella confused watching this. What the hell? I also feel like maybe there's people around you that know them. You know what I mean? Because like, she has her little spies with like the dolls and all that kind of stuff. I think they're sending people out and like getting information on you also as well. Okay. Yeah, they're waiting. They feel like, even after after all this, I think they want you to chase them. I think the only way that they would consider doing all of this with you again is if you chase them. Which is ironic, because I just went through the whole, like, they're vain, they're trying to chase whatever dream, maybe with a coworker or something like that. Maybe they split a family apart over here or something. But if you beg for them, they might show, like, a little something to you. Which is kind of fucked up. But alright, this reading was a little weird for me, because I don't even know what the heck that was. But if that resonated with you, please let me know, because I'm very curious to know how that resonates. But thank you for watching. Okay, if you picked pile number 3, I'm gonna scroll down here. Okay. The doll. Why do they ghost you? I almost feel like they're seeking comfort somewhere else. Maybe they're like indulging in a hobby or something. I don't know. It's almost like they're... I just feel like a comfort vibe, seeking some sort of comfort. Maybe this person has a problem with certain things, like addictions. Feeling like escaping into hobbies. This person's giving me like Pisces, Aquarius vibes. Virgo. I'm getting air sign energy right now. I think this person feels hurt by you. Maybe you could have done something, said something. I'm almost feeling like they're seeking comfort because they feel hurt by you. I think they want a new beginning for sure. This person, I think, is very much whipped by you. This person sees you as somebody who is very strong and confident. Maybe they couldn't give you exactly what you wanted. I'm not sure. All I know is that this person sees you as somebody who is very much, says it how it is. Like, literally like a queen or a king, okay? Maybe they knew, they have a lot of insecurities, I'm feeling a lot of insecurity. They think that you're a very intuitive person, very powerful, very much can stand your ground. Okay, you're giving me almost like fire sign energy here. You know what you want. Maybe you could have said something about your past that they didn't like. I'm getting something you said made them feel very insecure. Very insecure. And the thing is that they aren't somebody who doesn't have like nothing. They're not somebody who is broke. I'm feeling like this person has it together, but there's something about you that makes them feel like they're not put together. You're like a very strong woman or man here. I think this person might come back around though. It feels like maybe like an outburst of energy where somebody gets upset and they block and then they come back and they're like, hey, like, I'm sorry. But I don't know if you even like that. I don't know if you're willing to put up with somebody who's so like emotionally explosive, it feels like. Yeah, they want to manifest some sort of future with you. Okay. And like get your emotions in check, I guess. Crazy thoughts. Narcissist. Oh, okay. So maybe this person doesn't like that you're so self-assured with yourself and they can't manipulate you. Ouch. Guardian. I feel like you have a guardian watching over you. maybe this is like divine intervention. You're not supposed to be around this person, and maybe them having some emotional freak out because they're a narcissist. It's almost like your guardian or your spirit guides or whoever you believe in protecting you. Water sign vibes. Bro, water signs can be the most manipulative in the world, okay? I'm not even gonna bullshit on that. My whole chart is mostly water, so I'm not even gonna like try and cover that. I've met some very nasty water signs, okay? Very nasty. So this could be a heavy water sign person, or they're very narcissistic, something like that. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm feeling for you fire though, for sure. Liar. Oh, this person is a liar. Okay, so yeah, you could have said something that set this person off and they were like, okay, bye, emotional outburst, because they could be a narcissist, they could be a liar, you could have called them out on something. Maybe you figured them out in a way. I'm almost feeling like you guys could have been talking about something and you didn't necessarily call them out, but maybe you could have said something like in a sly kind of way that insinuated that you kind of know what they're up to, okay? Because sometimes being like straightforward can be a little bit scary, but I do feel like you are a straightforward person. But maybe you were just trying to play into the game and be like, girl, boy, I know you're a narcissist. I know you're a fucking liar. Okay. Challenges. They feel like you're a challenge. You're too much of a challenge to manipulate here. Okay, this is like probably the clearest pile I've had. But they want to manifest the future with you. You know what it is? This person wants to manipulate you and kind of mold you into a person that they want for their future. Yuck. I don't think you guys agree though on certain things. I don't think you agree. You don't. I think this person is controlling. I think they try and control who you go out with. I think they find it irresponsible, the things that you do. I think they don't like to have you have fun. Like, they just want you to themselves and nobody else. Okay? The fucking sun pops out. You do make them very happy though. Okay, what you don't know is this is going to be revealed. If you do not know this person is a narcissist, but after watching this video, you're like, no, that kind of makes sense, but like I haven't fully seen them fully like being narcissistic, even though you probably have because of, I mean, your situation. This is fully going to be like revealed to you, fully. Okay, there is a tower moment that's been waiting to happen, okay? I don't think this ghosting is the tip of it. I think this is like only the beginning, okay? You know when Maddie in Euphoria said that to Cassie, this is only the beginning, it's giving that to like Nate vibes from Euphoria. Giving Nate vibes. I don't know if you ever watched Euphoria. Maybe you need to just go look up that clip on YouTube or something. Or just do a little research about Nate's character from Euphoria. It's giving Nate vibes. Okay. Which also makes me think maybe there could have been a woman before who fell for the narcissism, who fell for this kind of thing. And you're kind of like the next victim in a way. Yeah, there's going to be communication coming from them soon. Because you know what it is? They think that you getting blocked out by this person, them ghosting you, is like teaching you a lesson. They think when they come back, you're going to be messed up. They think you're going to be messed up. They think you're going to be sad, vulnerable enough. And maybe you are sad about this. So Intuition. Use your intuition on all of this, right? Maybe this isn't even the right reading for you. And I'll be honest about that, okay? For some of you, yes, this is not the right reading for you, by the way. For some of you who are totally resonating with this, girl, sit down. Okay, sit down. For some of you, don't make it fit if it's not, please. Yeah, we have yes and we have no. Do not make it fit if it's not for you. Okay. Let me clean up some of this just a little bit. For you, we're gonna do special cards, okay? Don't tell any of it, like, don't tell the other piles, please, okay? This is just between you and me, okay? But we're going to pull out some advice cards for you, because you know what? I've had my fair share of men who are narcissistic and water sign men, so I sympathize with you if this is you. And we're gonna give you some guided messages, because I'm going to help a girl or a guy out today. I'm not about to let you be swooped into that, okay? So let's get some higher self messages for yourself, okay? I'm really going in with the cards today, but this is calling to me. This feels good, okay? This feels, I feel like I'm doing something that I should be doing here. You know, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about this. Like, you're the little doll. Ew. With the button eyes and everything, like, girl. New chapter requires a new version of you. Okay. There are many doors that lead to the place you truly belong. Okay, so maybe this person has made you feel like they're the only door that should be crossed through. So much water coming out here too. So much. Maybe you could be a water sign. Maybe it's not just them. Maybe you also, by the way, you need to figure out how to become, because I was getting very strong energy from you, by the way, but I think emotionally, maybe there are some things that you need to work on to be attracting better people into your life. I also want to say with that sometimes I don't feel like we have control over the type of people that come into our lives, right? Because I do think that the better you are and the stricter and higher standards you have definitely does help with the people that come into your life and what you do and do not accept, right? But then there's people that are manipulative and kind of can play with, you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe there's more digging that you need to do to be able to identify people like that. So we have intention and action, launch all of your dreams, okay? Focus maybe on dreams and stuff right now for you. Your intentions for sure. Continue to make the most of every open door. Okay, so I don't know. Also, what I'm getting to, maybe this could be like somebody's first love. This could be somebody's first. I think maybe you need to do more of like exploring yourself, figuring out who you are. Maybe this person has made you feel like you're only one type of version of you that maybe you don't really connect with anymore. Maybe this whole situation is an old version of you that you need to completely shed. We'll do like 2 more cards. Okay. Everything is unfolding as it should be. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. Okay, so yeah. Sacrifice this, throw this away, okay? This person is not shit. Okay. So take care of yourself. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. And thank you for watching.